What's up, guys? Today we have cases, we have boxes, and we also have tools. Get it? Olsa. All right, I'm not gonna waste your time here much longer here. Let's get on to it. The OlsaTools impact socket set, 1/2 inch only here. All they have is 1/2 inch for at the moment. 6-point chrome moly steel high contrast markings. We're gonna be looking at the markings when we get inside here. They are from Canada, OlsaTools.com. Check them out there. 1303 is the part number, and they're Echo in Taiwanico. And yeah, you get a box. It's wrapped up, sealed. I opened it up, got the case out for you here fast so we can get down looking at this case here first. Just a cheap case, but it's rather small. A pretty small case. It's hard to believe a 1/2 inch socket set fits in this small case. Just to give you a better perspective here, because it doesn't look that small on screen. It is a 10 by 4.5 and 2. So yeah, maybe a little small thing to stick in your trunk there. Looks like they are stackable. They got a little peg there. We'll see if they stack if you get 2 of them, but yeah, might stack there for you. Cheap hinges. Just your basic hinge. So it's just a case. So do they rattle all over the place? Let's see. Oh, nope, they're all there. And yeah, you're gonna have to take a razor blade right there. So this doesn't pop off. You gotta take a razor blade, cut that off so you can stick it on your top drawer. But at least they got the markings right there. That's cool. So you can look down, see at the markings. So yeah, they are all 1/2 inch. They only sent me this set out to test out. And yeah, all 1/2 inch. So you got the 10 to 24 shallow and the 10 to 24 deep. And then there's the 3/8 to 1 1/4 shallow and the 3/8 to 1 1/4 deep. And that's it. I tried to look on the website. There's no 3/8, there's nothing else, no 1/4 inch, just the 1/2 inch for now. That's what I believe they're starting off with. So keep an eye out for more in the future. And it's cool we get to see this here firsthand. Probably a couple other videos out there too as well, but we'll get my opinion on these. Yeah, so I talked about the case. We have the sockets. First thing I always look at is the size. I don't know, it's just my thing. There's some with fatter sockets and get like a fat one, a skinny one, a fat one, a skinny one. The reason they do that is they take the same stock and then they'll just bore out the inside. So you'll have a fat one and a skinny one, and yeah, they look pretty uniform here. Not too bad. Yeah, so you'll like have the same piece of metal, and then they carve out the inside. That's basically what it explains to. But yeah, I can see these are on the thick side. They're not thin. Thin is nice to have to get access into areas, and the thick is also nice to have because they got weight to them. So you have weight, and you're gonna be able to maybe get like a mid-torque impact gun and get something off with the weight with it. So the weight will remove the fastener a little bit better, just a tiny bit, and you won't even know. Some people won't even notice, but you'll notice it on some fasteners that a thicker socket will remove it, but not all the time. It's not always the case. So just a little smidge there is helpful. So if you want this as a thick socket set, there you go. It's your thick socket set. And these are tapered down on the end because it is a 1/2 inch. So they're gonna be tapered down like that. Most are like that. And yeah, the broaching is pretty much normal. It's a shallow set, so the broaching doesn't really matter. I would like to see what the deep ones look like. So the broaching is where the nut's inside the socket. See where the hex ends right there? The nut will be in there, and you try to start the nut and it's too far in there and you can't get anything started. It's another pet peeve of some people. And yeah, there is the whole set for you. Yeah, deep markings. So when this rubs off, here, wipe this one off. This will all get marked up. So yeah, it looks like it'll stay there for a little while. You got the logo right there, and then we have the markings right here, the chrome moly, and they're quite deep with the roll stamping. And yeah, this is quite different. It's a large ledge there for the ball detent. The ball detent, there's only one hole for the ball detent. No, just keep in mind most impact sockets are straight like that because of a hog ring. I don't have a hog ring at the moment. Most of my 1/2" impact guns are pin detent and yeah, pin style. And yeah, that's it. Pin detent is a little bit better, but here it just comes right off like that. So you have to find the pin detent hole every time. The ramp isn't too bad. Yeah, holds quite well. Not too bad right there. I'll throw in a picture here of a hog ring. I don't know how a hog ring would fit on here. Sometimes hog rings are just a pain in the butt. You have to sit there and just jam on that hog ring. I don't see that being too much of an issue there. But there's less meat here than a regular like snap-on socket. I'll throw a picture here of a snap-on socket, and it's more square and doesn't have this ramp on it. There's like little divots on the end. I guess it has to do with the wear. So when you're on that angle and it's going back and forth, getting hot, the mushrooming starts. Impact sockets are made to wear. So yeah, they're a wear item. They're made to be soft so you don't break this. You don't want to break your gun. You want to wear this out. So chrome moly, soft, and you'll get the mushrooming. They wear over time. Safer too. They don't bust open and crack on you as much as a chrome socket. Chrome socket will start shattering or going at your anvil like crazy, and they may shard pieces in your face or eye. So that's why impact sockets are impact sockets. So you get the mushrooming there. Very interesting to see how this will wear out because there's less meat right there compared to a snap-on socket. I'm not too much of a scientist on how wear happens over time, but I can notice that this has a lot less of a shoulder on there and it's more ramped. So keep that in mind with this. Doesn't have another pin through style. There's no ridge to hold a pin like a factory style. A lot of factory have a hole on both sides so they can put a pin through and permanently have it on, not permanently, but have it secured to the gun at all times for safety. This is just your basic everyday socket. I don't want to go too deep on these. We got a nice close look at them. Pricing will be about 48 bucks as this video for this set. That's how cheap, the cheapest I've seen them on Amazon. And then 48, basically 50 bucks and 60 bucks for the deep on both the SAE and metric. So yeah, shallow deep. And yeah, just seeing how these look like as a first look, and hopefully I can get back to you guys on this on the next OlsaTools video and see how these do. Yeah, these organizers are nice. One of my favorite ones right here. That's what they're known for. These are cool. They stick onto your drawer with a strong magnet and keeps your screwdrivers from going. And you can also take another one and cut them to make them a full length drawer and just keep them together, and they stay. I just moved one of these over between both. These hold quite well too. These are pretty strong right here. I'll just put another rail in here and continue on. These are nice right here. Yeah, the organizers are tried and true. So that's one good thing about OlsaTools. We have the ratchet set here. Didn't use these quite much because they're rather sharp. The 1/4 inch is my favorite though. Your typical like 100 tooth 1/4 inch here, so that's not too bad. Comes in a tray here. The tray seems pretty sturdy, nothing too cheap. 1/2 inch, yeah, they have a sharp edge right here. So one thing I told them about this, I don't know if they fixed this, so this is one of the earlier ones. Yeah, it's a really sharp edge right here, so you might be able to cut yourself right there. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of chunky. Just your basic rotary ratchet. These are nice because you get the fulcrum point. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Fulcrum point right here, rather than right here on a flex. So, and you can use these as a screwdriver type. So yeah, these are quite loud. Yeah, so that's it for the ratchets. Sorry, I couldn't get much use out of these. Yeah, this one's really chunky here for 100 tooth. But yeah, I think I'd use the 1/4 inch, and I like that one. 1/4" makes a nice little screwdriver style. But yeah, no grips on it. This is basically the only style you get. So it's nice to see these in a comfort grip. Yeah, give or take. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty decent. I'd go for the 1/4" if you get the 1/4" by themselves. But other than that, yeah, it's just your basic rotary ratchet set. Organizers, thumbs up. Organizers are super awesome from them. And yeah, I'd like to see more hand tools from them and see how that goes. And yeah, that's nothing much else to say there. And yeah, once again, guys, thank you for watching, and on to the next.